Hi everyone, my name is Megan, and today I'd like to talk a little bit about Facebook Business Suite. Now, technically, if you guys have a brand or a business on Facebook, you'll find that you'll be looking into Facebook Business Suite. As soon as you become log into Facebook Business Suite, or please activate your Facebook Business Suite. And this is basically where about your page. You'll be able to see and also post. You'll be able to check notifications that you have just as you would receive notifications on your personal page. You can also receive notifications on your business page. So, or where people will comment or maybe post on your page, and then you'll have the notifications right there, be able to comment back right away, like right away. Usually that red dot right there means that you do have notifications, and it's probably a good idea to go ahead and take a look. Also, same thing, you'll have the inbox. This is where people message your business with any questions. Sometimes you might have that frequently asked question box pop up where you already set questions for them just in case you can't be at your computer right then. That's always helpful. So here we've got the post and stories. So this is kind of cool because it actually ends up looking like a calendar. Now, this, you could see that there's posts that have already happened, which are called published. Then you also have scheduled posts. These are the ones that have yet to happen. These are the ones that we've got posted out, for September 17th, September 21st, 24th, and so on. The cool thing about that is you could also create stories and post the stories, schedule them out to post as well. So that's a little bit about that. The Facebook Business Suite pretty much does everything. Okay, and actually here is the calendar. This shows you exactly what it looks like, what you're going on today, what's going to be posting today, what's going to be happening. And that's just so convenient for someone who might just be starting up with Facebook Business Suite. They get the chance to actually look and see, okay, do I have too many posts on this day? Do I not have enough on this day? What times am I posting at? Are people going to be active at those specific times? Because that's when we do want to post most, is when we know that our specific audience is going to be online on Facebook. So here, as I mentioned in one of the videos that I created yesterday, this is the ad section. This is where you'll find everything that has to do with your paid ads. So, if you're targeting website visitors, if you want to go for link clicks, this is pretty much where you would create a promoted post. And a lot of the times you'll see ads come up on your personal feed, judging by, let's see, what you would search, what your interests are. If you like basketball, more than likely you've been searching for basketballs or something related to the topic, and you'll start seeing ads on your Facebook page that show basketballs, or maybe get you to purchase one. So it's very interesting. If you're wondering why that happens, that is called a pixel, a Facebook pixel, which actually tracks you. So it's the business owner's job to paste a pixel on their website from Facebook. Now, once a customer ends up on the website, the business owner's website, they will then be targeted with an ad on Facebook or Instagram after they visit that website. If the website's about cars, that same business might have created a Facebook and Instagram post targeted towards cars, like maybe a Toyota, or parts, and anything that has to do with something that was on that website and from that business. So when the customer leaves the website, they'll go ahead and be targeted by that ad. And usually a person ends up making a purchase after that second touch. They say, oh, I'm seeing this again. Maybe it's a sign, maybe I should just go for it. Or, the third time after that, though, when they get that little follow up touch from the website, and it's crazy because it's not a salesperson calling you, it's seeing that ad that I was interested in a week ago and I still kind of might be interested in, and they've got me now. So, it's very interesting technology, and the good thing for the business owner is that the platforms of Facebook and Instagram do have the capability of tracking people. Um, so if you wanted to essentially create one of those ads, you would, just going to run through here very quickly, you would create the ad and change the description to whatever you want. Just have it be free consultations, maybe say a little bit more. It's totally up to you. And then here, the media, that's huge. You want something that's going to pull you in, a picture, a video, anything that has to do with your business or something that you think would pull in your target audience. And then also, you can always change the button to what you're trying to do. Are you trying to get customers to apply now, maybe to, a house building forum, or it could be anything. You could choose book now if you'd like them to sign up for appointments and you want to make sure you have a solid schedule, maybe for repair appointments. It could be anything, whatever your business is. And contact us. That's one of the best ones, I think, because you could just get people to give you a call and or shoot you an email. So the cool thing about this is very important. The website URL, that is the landing page that the consumer is going to be taken to. So this is where you want to basically place that pixel I was telling you about earlier. And then also, of course, have it be relevant to the ad that you're promoting. So here, this is where you come down to the audience. This is kind of where you want to set up your demographic or geographic target audience. And even by behaviors. As I mentioned before, if you're searching for that car and you land on that website, you're going to be tracked and you're going to start seeing ads for cars. And this is kind of the back end of that. This shows you exactly what's going on. So let's just say I wanted to create an ad. Let's say I was that car business, and I wanted to get people to see my ad after they leave my web page. So I would say, who buys car parts? Now you want to think, what age do people start buying car parts? I would say that could be pretty broad. Maybe anywhere from 18 to 65. Both men and women. I would say mainly women, but men, but it really depends on your market research, how well you know your market. If you're a business owner, chances are you've already done your research about who buys car parts. So let's just leave it at that for now. The locations, if you happen to be, let's say we're a store in Cleveland, Ohio. So we could choose this. We could go ahead and target people that are only in or around Cleveland, Ohio. And you'll see the potential reach down here, the amount of people, the amount of audience you might have during that time of your ad is subject to change. If you make the location smaller, your audience will get smaller. But the more targeted, I would say, the better, because you're really spending your budget targeting people that are going to maybe make that second step and call your business because they are interested in car parts. So here's where it gets really interesting. As I mentioned before, you could target by behavior. And, if we wanted to just put in simply car and driver comes up. So here, this might show people that have searched for cars online. If they search for a driver and ended up on your website, and these people are going to be a little bit more interested in your ad than, say, cat lovers or something. Not saying that that can't be related. A cat lover can't love cars, but you really want to get as detailed as possible and stay as relevant as possible to what your target audience might be. So we'll just put that for now. It is this at this time, it is a little too specific, our audience, so let's boost it up. Maybe put in something. Do we want to reach people that are within the top 5% of household income? That's a lot. That's kind of narrow, but we'll put that for now. And then maybe we'll also give it the top 10% as well, just to add a little bit more of an audience. Okay, so that looks good. I'm just going to save that audience for now, and we're going to act like we're using it. So then over here, it'll give you a breakdown of how many people you have the potential to reach. And also how many link clicks. Remember in the beginning, we wanted to promote that web page, so that is considered a link click. So, every one time that someone clicks on your web page and is taken to the site that you want them to land on, that is called a link click. So here, you go down to schedule and duration. This is where you could choose start date, start time, run the ad continuously or not. You could stop it, doesn't matter. It's totally up to you. Generally, ads work better at 7 days plus once they get into a rhythm, and you could analyze. You have 7 days of data, which is something else we'll go into, a platform where you could look at the data. It's called Ads Manager. That one is more in depth than this. So here we've got, where do you want to place it? Facebook, Messenger, Instagram, of course, all over. People are interested in car parts, and you can find them on Facebook, Messenger, Instagram. How many Instagram pages there are that are just about cars. Car lovers are on Instagram. So that's a perfect place to promote. So before I was telling you about the tracking pixel, this is something that you want to make sure is on. Now, yours will say something different. Mine is obviously Spiders, because that's the business name, but you will have something like Car Parts Pixel or whatever your company's name, Pixel. And again, this is a tracking code that you will place on your business page or landing page that you want to track the amount of traffic going there, and again, retarget the traffic that's going there. So here, looks like we are completely finished with this, and if you wanted to actually promote it, you would go ahead and click the Promote Now button. We are not going to right now because we do not promote car parts here. So that was just for show. Alright, back to this Facebook Business Suite Insights. So this is where you will see just a breakdown of how many people you've reached, maybe in the last 28 days. You want to look at the last 7, maybe since the beginning of time. It'll give you here just how many people or audience members you've reached. Also, it breaks it down by paid reach too. So you'll see how much of that reach you actually paid into and how much was organic. So yeah, that's just a pretty quick breakdown of it. Ads Manager goes more into detail. It'll tell you exactly the analytics on each of the ads more in depth rather than general consensus. So this is where we're going to stop, because I will more than likely be making another video regarding this more tools section. Ads Manager can be pretty in-depth. Ads reporting, audiences, creating audiences. How do we create that specific audience? Where do we even begin? So we'll go into that in another video. Creator Studio, Events Manager. There's so many tools that a lot of businesses and brands don't exactly know how to fully use yet. But stay tuned. We're gonna talk all about that, and please reach out if you have any questions. I'm always here to help. And the marketing consultants are always here to help. And we look forward to speaking with you soon.